This week on VUCast, Living Up, see the future big brother of the Ingram Commons, broccoli's cancer chopping benefits, and from compassionate idea to career with Teach Twice. Hi, I'm Amy Wolf with VUCast. It started out as a class project. Now Vandy senior Trevor Burbank is running a social enterprise business with storytelling at its core. These boxes hold a world of possibility for Vanderbilt senior Trevor Burbank and children thousands of miles away in the African country of Uganda.
To see the book and to be able to feel it was just so incredible.
This is the very first book from Teach Twice, a social enterprise company created by Burbank and Vanderbilt classmate Jason Wen.
With Teach Twice, we're publishing stories from around the world, and you would buy it to learn about a new culture or to get a new perspective. And then with that purchase, we then fund money back into building schools and providing scholarships in the country from which the story came. So there's that learning on both sides, so we came up with the name Teach Twice.
Proceeds from their first book, My Precious Name, will build a secondary school in the Ugandan village the story came from.
And we found out that they wanted to pursue secondary school, but they had to walk very far, and the roads would get rained out, and the girls didn't feel safe because things happened on that road. Because this is enough.
An assignment in a human and organizational development class sparked the idea. Then Burbank expanded it into a social enterprise business.
You think, oh, I'm just in college, maybe we can't do this, or we don't know how to do accounting or taxes. So sometimes there's that bad, but there's so many victories that come along and so many wins that you really grab those and use those to kind of push you forward.
And they've had a lot of wins so far. Based on the strength of the business plan and the spirit of its creators, Teach Twice gained funding from several sources on campus and off, including a Dell Social Innovation Challenge grant.
We're not your average nonprofit. We're very business-minded in how we do things.
Burbank says part of his goal is to create jobs, whether it's through books, which are written overseas and printed here in the U.S., or jobs funded by book proceeds, like building the school in Uganda.
Well, you know, Trevor, like so many of the awesome students here at Vanderbilt, has been inspired by the idea of starting a business that makes, or starting an organization that makes a difference in the world, and using a, kind of a market-based, a business approach to doing that. It's the sort of marriage of, the head of a business and the heart of a nonprofit organization.
Vanderbilt children's literature expert Ann Neely helped Burbank discover two upcoming Teach Twice books, Tall Enough and The Children's Mandela, both from South Africa.
I think they have an exciting future ahead. They need support from others, but I think they're at a great time in our country's history of looking at not being isolated, and rather that global community.
We can pursue something that we love doing.
Learning doesn't end with the book. Fellow Vanderbilt students are creating companion materials for teachers to use in the classroom. And Trevor and his colleagues launched Teach One, a local mentoring and tutoring program for kids in Middle Tennessee. Learn much more about Teach Twice and Teach One on vanderbilt.edu, search Teach Twice, or at teachtwice.org. Chopping more broccoli could cut your risk of breast cancer. A study by the Vanderbilt Ingram Cancer Center finds breast cancer survivors who eat veggies like greens, cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli can prolong their lives and help prevent cancer from coming back. There's much more on this study on vanderbilt.edu. Search breast cancer and vegetables. Follow all the latest Vanderbilt science on our special research site, news.vanderbilt.edu/research. For those of you who think Vanderbilt's first-year students get all the love because they live in the beautiful Ingram Commons, get ready for some new and improved upper-class digs. Here's a sketch of the new college halls at Kissam. Right after commencement, construction will begin on the 2-year, $115 million project. The 6 dorms will be torn down and replaced with this. And like the Commons, these halls will be all about a living learning experience to expand education beyond the classroom. You can read more on the project in this month's Vanderbilt View. Go to vanderbilt.edu and search Vanderbilt View. And that construction will be right outside our VUCast office, so we'll keep you updated on the progress. Until next week, I'm Amy Wolf.